Hey everybody, my name is Amy. Welcome back to my channel. This is a channel about mostly cross stitch, but I do all crafts, diamond painting, sewing, everything. I haven't really showed any sewing videos other than showing you guys my project bags when those are completed. So yeah, my last video was me diamond painting what's it called? Nefertiti from Diamond Art Club. And my voice is really loud. I'm sorry. The speaker's on a different side this time. I'm trying to talk low. Nefertiti from Diamond Art Club. I'll put a picture like here or something so you guys can see that. I finished her that day that I did the video. I said I wanted to finish her today, and I did. And today I'm working on I don't even know the proper name for this one. Not bad, just drawn that way. Jessica Rabbit art. This is also from Diamond Art Club, and I believe this is a Mandy Manzano thing. So okay, you guys are sideways, so my hands are going to be coming in from this direction. Please ignore that. Okay, this is what she looks like. It's okay. I'm not thrilled with a lot of the color here, like this white and tan just doesn't do it for me. I think they could have used, let it focus, some more yellow in these areas, and this could have been like a more tealy green, not tealy, like yellow green, I guess. I don't know. I'm not thrilled with the color scheme for this part. I think they could have used something else. Like the white is fine, but I think they could have used a different not tan, because it looks weird against the greens over here. Just my opinion. Okay, let me take the wrapper off. I'll cut this out if it's too loud and annoying. Okay, I'm a little congested. I'm not sick. I just life has not been lifing right now, and decided to throw some logs into the fire pit last night with my kids and have a couple beers in the backyard. And yeah, I knew it. I was like, these are gonna get me, they always give me a headache the next day with a little bit of congestion. So that's life, I guess, when you make those choices. But you know, I'm a grown-ass adult. Okay, right now I am working on tea, one of these reds. So I had started accidentally putting them on this part right here, and that's not even the right color. So I had to take them all off yesterday, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done for the day. If I have time later, I'll come back. So right now, the way I was working on this upside down, but it got to a point where it was too far in. So right now I'm working sideways from the top down, and when I get too far on this, I'm just going to flip her over and work sideways on the other side. And then I'm hoping it'll be long enough or like short enough on the other side that I could flip her right side up again and then just work down that way, if that makes any sense. So yeah, there's a hair over here. I know it's off screen, but it's bothering me. There we go. So a mistake I made with the Nefertiti was taking off the cover before she was done, because all of the done part ended up getting a lot of cat hair in it, and I'm gonna have to spend some time picking out. I tried my best picking out what I could, and it just was not coming out. So I tried a lint roller, but the lint rollers that I got this time, they just were not giving. Sorry for my youth generation talk. I've got teens and preteens in the house, so it is what it is. Anyway, tea is what I'm doing. All right. So how's everybody been? I'm gonna try to make this video shorter because it is dark right here. It's like giving a shadow. I don't think you guys can see it, but as that light, and it's daytime, the lighting is fine, but I can't see. That works. Looks okay on camera too. All right, so my last video, towards the end, I had talked about possibly bringing the floss club back, and I was wondering what people's thoughts were on that, and nobody said anything, but I'm guessing because nobody watched the video that far through. So I would love to know what you guys think. I really miss doing it. I miss the whole process of it. I miss just the whole thing about it. I still cross stitch. I'm gonna try to do a floss tube right after this, which is one of the reasons why I want to keep this shorter. Is this timer even going? Hold on. Yes, it is. I just needed to make sure because I can't really see parts of the camera because of the way it I have to put it in my arm for the camera arm. So yeah, floss club back. I don't know. We'll see. I still have materials, I think, to make some. I have to double check because I told you guys before that when I was living at my old house, it got really, really, really windy one day, and my shed blew over. And yes, it was anchored down. It was anchored down with about 200 pounds of, like, I don't know, anchor. Obviously, it wasn't enough. I had not had a problem the whole entire time. It had been up for almost a year. Gosh, and it literally blew down like when I made the decision to move. Like, it was all within the same time. Like, I was kind of debating like whether I should move or not. And so I was like actually even kind of thinking of staying there because we lived on an acre. And it was nice, but the house was only 900 square foot. It was tiny. My girls were always fighting because they shared a room, and it just, when the shed blew down, that just solidified my decision because I couldn't live there without the shed. That was going to be a problem. And I also couldn't buy another shed. I spent like $600 on that shed as it was. I couldn't go buy another one. I was just like, this is not like, this is the stars telling me that I need to just move. So that's what I did. And now we live here in this house. You know, it's a little bit bigger. Not like too crazy, but I have to take off like the extra, like when it starts pushing out the, I don't know what this is called, the sticky, because I don't want it stuck in between the drills, and then I don't want it on the carpet because then it'll create like a nasty little thing and mess up the carpet. And yeah, I'm sure you guys know, if you're a diamond painter, I will do cross stitching again. I'm in this for a while now. I've been like wanting to only work on things that are actually started. I have not started anything new in I don't know how long, like literally. Okay. Sorry, I heard like a crash, and so I needed to go figure out what that was. I did it a little bit before I remember that the camera wasn't on. But anyway, yeah, the shed. So I ended up, you know, having to make that decision. So we moved, and it was fine. What else? I don't know. So I was watching TikTok. I love TikTok. TikTok's the new YouTube. I don't like watching YouTube shorts. I hate YouTube shorts. But I love watching TikTok. But TikTok just has more functionality on their videos than the YouTube shorts does, because YouTube shorts, you can't like you can't fast forward and rewind. So if you missed something, like, you literally can't go back. You have to watch the whole entire video again. They're very difficult to save as well. You have to like put it in your watch history first. So you have to watch it first, and then you have to go through your watch history, go back to the video, and then the save button comes up. like to save it to a playlist, it's just the dumbest thing ever. Like I feel like they're just so behind, or like they introduced it and kind of just never changed it. I don't know. So I can't stand YouTube shorts. So I was watching TikTok, the Who the F Did I Marry series. Oh man. You know, I wish I could say that I can't believe it and it's totally surprising and all of these things, but it's truly not. I have a lot of very similar experiences with my ex, and if I hadn't have known any better, like I swear we could have been talking about the same person, that her ex was my ex, until she kind of explained a little bit about what he looked like, and then I was like, okay, no, there's no way that that's the same guy. I just, yeah. What frustrates me the most is that a lot of men are not held accountable anymore, you know, or they're raised wrong, or don't get the help that they need to be a better human, you know. It's crazy. I can't even, like, my words are just like, I'm so in shock, because it's sad that somebody else has gone through what I've gone through, you know. And I know the people around my ex, and you know, the women that he's dated have gone through similar experiences, you know, because of who he is and stuff, but none of them were with him as long as I was. And you know, that's, some of them were smarter and kind of cut it off once they started seeing some of those red flags. Also, some of them were much older than that. I think I was the youngest person that he trapped, so to speak. And, you know, I think that says a lot about those type of men. You know, especially that they continually go for women that are a lot younger, because they're a lot dumber in a lot of cases. They just, I don't want to say dumber, they just haven't, this drill is stuck in there and then it went flying. Just haven't had as many life experiences and aren't able to see a lot of those. I forgot a whole row. Mistakes. How did I forget? I knew something wasn't right. I was looking at it like, something's missing. I forgot a whole row right here. I don't know what I was thinking. My head is not in the game. I just been having a difficult emotional time lately, and you know, don't really have a lot of people to talk to, and it's one of those things where, you know, I keep moving forward and nothing changes, or make a very difficult decision and make the change that needs to be made, but be unhappy and upset for who knows how long. I know that that doesn't make sense. I don't want to say too much on here, because certain nosy Nellies watch my videos that I don't really talk to, and you know, I can't control what videos they watch, but I feel like I'm not gonna have enough of this color, because it's a bunch here and it's still the remainder of her dress, but her dress does get skinnier, so hopefully I do. This is 666. I think this could have been a more reddy red. This is like a red orange. I think it could have been a more of a true red. That's just me. But anyway, so it's just one of those things, you know, where you got to make the decision, where, you know, like I said, don't make a decision at all and kind of just let things be, and be content with nothing ever changing, or make the hard decision now and potentially be happier later, which still isn't even guaranteed. You know, I know that doesn't give you guys any context at all, but like I said, I don't want to say too much on here because of people who stalk my videos and, you know, people that I know in real life, like to keep tabs and take what I say, if it's too personal, on here and use it against me, which is kind of why a lot of my videos have gotten shorter, not just for the reason like that I talked about in the previous video where view time is down and, you know, I can put out an hour video and the average watch time on my videos is 6 minutes. That's part of it too, but it was all happening at the same time when, you know, I was being real with you guys and telling you guys my life, and people were taking what I said and twisting it and running their mouth. And so I just feel like I should be less personal on here, which sucks because I feel like I can't be my genuine self on here a lot of the time. You know, it is what it is. So today is Sunday. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to also get a floss tube out after this. I don't know which one I'm gonna put up first. Obviously, I'm not gonna put them out on the same day. Partially, the reason why I want to try to get both done is because my mom is gonna be here next week for the whole week, and I'm not really gonna be able to record just because, you know, I don't ever expect a guest in my house to be like, okay, I'm gonna make a video, like, I need you to be quiet. And they normally don't really go out anywhere without me, so, you know, there's that. So I'm going to try to get done 2 videos today at least. That way I can put one out this week and then I'll have one ready. So like kind of towards the end of her visit, I'll put the second video out. So I don't know if you're going to see this one first or the other one first, but that's my idea behind that. Also, there's something else I was thinking of while I was talking about that, and now I can't remember. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. Oh, we are on spring break right now, technically, but my girls and I are doing the extra school, so they offer extra school during all the breaks except for Christmas break. And so fall break, our fall break is 3 weeks. They offer an extra week of school for kids who are either behind or kids who might have a learning curve that they need some extra schooling days to help close the gap a little bit. Also kids who have just missed too much school and just aren't testing well, again, to close the gap. Stuff like that. So my older daughter has missed a lot of school. She's just a highly emotional kid, and I've reached out for help with the school several times, and they kind of weren't ready to give it to me, even though I told them like she needs help, and they were like telling me they don't offer that kind of support at the school, because at the middle school level, the counselor is more like a guidance counselor and not like a mental health counselor. And in elementary, our counselor, this wasn't like this growing up. Growing up, we didn't have a counselor that we could talk to about our feelings. In our elementary school, we have a regular counselor that the kids can see to talk to, like if they're having a hard time. And so she had that, and it really helped her, you know. It helped her make friends again because she was having a really hard time with that. And, you know, when she went to middle school, I reached out, I asked like what kind of support they had for her. I was told that they did not offer any support. And I said, okay. I said, you know, she really needs it, and you're going to find that out really quickly. Quarter 1 came and went. They were fine. Quarter 2, they were kind of like, hey, like, you know, your daughter's falling behind. I was like, yeah, maybe you could talk to her because she doesn't listen to me. You know, she's a preteen and a moody one, you know, so I could, use the extra support because she's tired of hearing it from me. So they talked to her, didn't work. So now quarter 3, they make a big ol' stink about it. And granted, she is also not putting in her best effort, and she knows that. Because when she does, she actually gets all A's because she is a very bright child. She just does not have the motivation or the desire or the will, whatever you want to call it, to make better decisions academically. So they made a big old stink about it. They demanded that I be there in person to sign a student action plan and all this nonsense. They were threatening to call my boss. I was like, are you freaking serious? Like, I never said I wasn't going to go. I just said that it was going to be difficult for me to get the time, you know. And so I went. I have not taken my allergy pills. I forgot to take them last night. I went and we came up with a plan, and she picked up all her grades for quarter 3. But they said that she still needs to make up the time. So even though she picked up her grades, she has to make up the academic hours, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know, maybe because I never missed a lot of school and I always did well in school. Not that she doesn't do well, she just, because she misses, they have a hard time assessing her academic knowledge because of the days that she misses, and she doesn't turn in the work of the days that she misses, even though she has access to them, because everything's on computers now. So they're like, she's just missed too many days and she needs to make up days. So the way I equate it to is when we were kids, I lived in a town where it did snow quite often in the winter, and we would get snow days. So they would build snow days into the school year. So what they do is they account for any potential snow days that we might have, and they add those days on at the end of the year. So we don't get that here because it doesn't snow here. But that's how I figure it is that, you know, when you miss so many days, you have to make up those days. And I can't remember what they said. Like, there's a certain amount of, like, a ratio of the hours missed and the hours needed to be made up. It's not, I don't know. I'm trying to think because she kind of explained it to me and I was like, I don't understand. But I didn't ask because I'm like, that's, you know, the bottom line is that you have to make them up. So there's that. So they're both going to go to my little one. She's sick a lot. And even though that their doctor's excused, she wasn't testing well because she was just missing a lot of the content, and she's still small. So she's not capable of just teaching herself the lesson, kind of like my 6th grader would. And so she's going to go to the extra school, even though she passed all her tests. She got like an A and a B on her quarterly tests, which is awesome. Because they're pretty tough, you know, and that's like the district-wide testing. And then when we get back from spring break, well, actually, no, it's going to be in April. They have the state testing. So, and the state testing is the one that the school like really hammers in to the kids. So I know they were reviewing all last week, and then we're going to go back for a week, and then they'll have the state testing the week after that. It's just crazy. Like, my kids go to school in the Vail School District here in Tucson, and Vail is just crazy, you know. But I will say that our school, the elementary school that I work at, and my youngest daughter still goes to the school. We just got our A+ award, so that's awesome. So obviously we're doing something right. I think only 7 were given in Pima County, which is like the county of Tucson. 7 were given in the entire Pima County this year. All 7 of them happen to be Vail schools. So, I mean, I guess we're doing something right. How many minutes am I? 26? Yeah, this is going to start wrapping up. I know there's a little bit that I'm going to edit out. But yeah, this is just a quick whip and chat on the project that I'm working on. I want to do a little bit more of these. I also, tell me what you guys think, because this video is shorter. I'm hoping you guys stay till the end. What do you guys think of the time-lapse videos of my whip and chats? I was doing them before, and they would get views, but they wouldn't get any comments. And so I didn't know like if you guys actually liked the time-lapse versions. And it's honestly the same version as the whip and chat. I just upload it in a time lapse instead, so it's much faster. You're not sitting through the talking, but I know some people still like to see that progress. Let me know what you guys think. I cannot believe how congested I am. I'm gonna have to take my allergy pills here in a second so that some of that can go away. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go now. I know this was super short. I didn't get a lot done, but I did get some done. If I don't know, I'm probably gonna edit this video right away. I was gonna say if I finish anything by the time this video goes up, I'll add on a picture at the end, but I honestly think I'm gonna edit it like right now. And so I won't, there won't be any way for me to add it anyway if the video is already processed. It's easier for me to do it that way. If I wait to edit it, then I end up putting the video up much later than I want to put the video up, like days, sometimes even weeks, just because life gets busy and gets in the way, and I don't have time to like do all of the things in between there. So, which I'm sure you guys totally understand, especially you know, when you still have small kids like I do. And I mean, they're not that small now, but work a full-time job, so I'm not always home. You know, I don't get to do the things I want to do as often as I'd like, kind of thing. But anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for listening.